We get some information regarding the AQW Infinity Kickstarter. Let's get into it. First of all, we unlocked a new stretch goal just a couple days ago, which is now guaranteed that the Throne of Darkness saga will be converted and playable in Infinity. I absolutely love this armor. I have a gold version of it that I use. But the Throne of Darkness saga is about powerful villains who gather around a table and tell 7 different stories about a certain hero that has been a constant thorn in their sides. You. These are the 7 individuals. Little side story here, this saga is very special to me. This is Artix writing this, said that it's inspired by an episode of Batman the Animated Series, mentioning that it was a wonderful opportunity to build this as a saga in AQ Worlds. Mehmet was the one who co-wrote the story with Artix, and the cast of villains and other characters were memorable, and the end had some very unexpected twists. It says the emotional bonus moment at the end really requires you to have already played the 13 Lords of Chaos first, so the sagas will likely be released in order that they were unlocked, which would mean Doomwood Part 1 and the Darkon saga. So those would have to be out before the Throne of Darkness, also stating that it's interesting how the darkest stories are also the most popular, which is definitely seems to be true, but it also says the darkness of these stories were balanced with classic AE humor, as you can see from this thing. The screenshot above is the 4th dimensional pyramid, very Tesseract-y, and that's the pyramid. Super fans of Doctor Who, which I am, of the classic series anyways, will recognize that the end of this adventure was a huge tip of my hat to my favorite episode of all time. That's interesting. With the 3.1 stretch goal being met, we also are going to be getting a bonus quest for backers, and then at 1.4, if we unlock this, we're going to be getting Guild Halls, which is a feature home for the guild mates, and then at 1.5, we'd get a battle concert. Voting on a backer pet. Ooh, that'll be interesting. Maybe this will be the very first pet introduced in Infinity. In an upcoming post, I am going to ask for suggestions on a bonus backer pet. This means backers will be able to make suggestions. We're going to narrow the list, and all backers will be able to vote when they fill out their surveys at the end of the Kickstarter. The pet will be automatically added to the list of Kickstarter rewards in-game. So that's really, really cool. A long time ago, they did mention how they had worked on the first Infinity pet, but obviously this one is probably going to take precedence, seeing as how it's being voted on by the community. Dej Live Draw, which is where you're going to be able to watch Dej live, because it says you've unlocked a live draw session with a fan favorite artist, Dej the Evil. Also mentioning that they might do this before the Kickstarter ends. We get a few nameplates to take a look at. This is the first one, and then you've got a second one. The only difference is these things right here. And then you get a third one, which is with a dragon one. Definitely my favorite. Kind of looks like it was inspired a bit by the AQ3D nameplate. It says down here, for the special founder nameplate stretch goal that you unlocked, Diagon created a few design options. Please let us know which ones you think is the best in the comments, and we'll need to toggle the options so you can set which nameplate you want to have designed or displayed, which means there will be more nameplates available, probably a members nameplate as well as, you know, other options potentially. So we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, this is definitely the one I think should be for the Kickstarter, because I think it looks great. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. One of the stretch goals you unlocked will increase your inventory and your bag space. A long-time player asked what would happen if they're already at max limit. I'm already at max limit as well, but they said that this will be increasing your limit. Jungar and Artix met a little bit before making this post. We have so many songs, including the originals and the new remastered ones. We probably need to split it up into multiple albums. It'll be delivered as part of your digital rewards in MP3 format. That is awesome. Meanwhile, the rest of the team has been frantically preparing for the start of Infinity's alpha. We pulled in some extra animation help. Really looking forward to building all of these areas and experiencing them alongside you week by week. Scrolling through the comments, I see a lot of people saying that they like the nameplate number 3, which I would definitely have to agree because it definitely does look the best, and it seems everybody else agrees with that, or at least the majority of people seem to agree that the third one is the best nameplate. Just confirmed with Artix regarding the member items that you will receive a non-member duplicate if you sponsor a member item. Artix said that they'll update this in the FAQ tab later, but letting you all know now. So that means for the benevolent founders, you can sponsor a member item, and when you obtain the item, it will not be members, according to what this player said, which is a rather interesting thing. Now, I looked over the item sponsorships, and I don't see any mention where it talks about it, a member item becoming non-member, but according to the player, that's what Artix had said. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to Infinity. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you made it this far into the video, post a secret word drop into the comments. If you want to stay up to date with Infinity info, please hit that sub, and we'll see you guys in the next one.